Hello, friends and countrymen alike. Welcome back to Minecraft. We are now in Minecraft Beta version 1.2, which means there's a heap of new stuff to do. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and get started here. First off, names. I got a lot of really good submissions for names for variety of different things last time, and thank you all for that. So I've picked out a couple of good ones that I personally really liked. First one is for the Collapsed Cavern. Put that right here. And the suggested name was, or the name that I liked best was, Collapsed. Am I spelling that right? No. Collapsed Calamitous. Ooh, that's not going to work. Collapsed Calamitous Cave of Creepers. I'm just going to call it Collapsed Calamitous Cave of Creeper. I like creepers, but I just kind of like the alliteration going on here. And that was by Green Fungi 64. So thank you very much, good sir. I appreciate it. I just like that best. If you didn't win, don't worry. There are plenty of other things that need to be named at some point. Now, next off is the Diamond Mine. I didn't actually ask for suggestions on this one, but I got a really good one. And let me just make sure I'm gonna put this in right, because heck, I don't wanna put it in wrong. Let's see. Here it is. And this one is the Grotto. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it like this. Let's see. Grotto of Eternity, and that was by Little Foo 68. And I like that one because diamonds are forever. That's a fact. Now the next one is for something I haven't even shown off yet. A while ago, I promised I'd make a treehouse on top of a mountain. Now I can still do that, but I kind of don't really need that mountain for much anymore. So I decided I'm gonna make a little exit here in the bunker base, or vault 58 rather. And here we are, a little tree house. Right now it's just a tree platform. I'll build it up a little bit later, but I felt like it'd be cool to have like a little post that can only be accessed from the inside of there, because it's too high up to jump up to or walk up to. So I kind of like that, and I'll work on it more later, as I said, and show it off. If I can get back down, I'm gonna name it. All right, here we are, and this is going to be the, no, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm always doing this wrong. The Overseer's Office. Doing that right? Yeah, of course I am. The Overseer's Office, and that was by Mr. Nice XD. And as I said before, I'm a big fan of Fallout, and I feel like up there, that's a pretty good place for the Overseer's Office if you're in a vault. Not gonna lie. So that's just the name and stuff. Again, feel free to suggest names whenever you want. Uh, I won't always ask for them, but sometimes I will. Anyways, here is our diamond mine, and it is a lot larger than we last left it. As you can see, I have been going hog wild in here. On normal render distance, you can't even see the end from one end, and a little bit of lag. That's probably because it's a new update, or there was a new update today, rather. And this is where I've gotten to so far. I haven't dug out all these yet, but I'll work on that more later. Because there is a new item that you can get for mining, a new sort of rare gem, kind of like diamond. It's called lapis lazuli. I think I'm saying that right. It is basically a blue gem, and I don't quite know what it's for yet. I don't think anybody does. So again, I'm recording this at like right at a couple hours after the update came out. So let's just look at the spoils. This is what I have gained from my adventures. I've got 20 diamond. Actually, one of those diamond is from back at the other base. I went and rescued it because I kind of wanted it here, because that's pretty nice to have 20 diamond. We'll make some diamond picks soon. A lot of iron, ton of redstone. If I ever want to do a crazy redstone creation, though I'm not really good with redstone, I guess I have the means to do it now. Good amount of coal. I mean, gold. Wow, I can't talk, can I? Good amount of coal, some flint, and I got some lava buckets and water buckets just for fun. Now, in this chest over here, I got some other things. Things that I haven't quite gone over yet, and things that I have to do with the new update. Aside from this sulfur, I don't really know why I have that in there. So what I have is buckets of milk, reeds, bone, wheat from the dungeons that we got rid of earlier, and eggs. Now, first off, milk. Milk you can get by using an empty bucket on a cow. I was going to show that originally, but I couldn't find a cow and just decided I'd restart the video instead because it took way too long. So, milk you just get by right-clicking an empty bucket on a cow. You can do it on one. Right now it doesn't, or right before this update it didn't do anything. Now it's pretty important. Then there's reeds, which are no longer reeds. These are now sugar canes. Notch just decided to change them to sugar canes, and which still makes sense. You can make paper out of sugar. There's just look up like the paper sugar company or something on Google. There are plenty of companies out there who do use paper or do use sugar for like biodegradable paper and paper goods and that sort of thing. Next, I have bone. Bone is actually a new drop from skeletons. I was going to show this again, but it's kind of a pain. It drops about the same rate as arrows, maybe a little bit more often than arrows, and I'll get into what it does in a minute. Then the wheat and eggs I just brought from before. So with this update, there's like a million and a half new things. I'm actually going to get some redstone out because we're going to need it. Alright, so first off, I want to try and make cake because that was one of the cool things in the update. And I think how you make cake, first of all, you got to take some of your sugar and put it in there. And that, if you put the sugar canes in crafting grid, you get sugar, which is a nice sketchy looking white powder. So I think the recipe is you put the wheat on the bottom, 2 eggs there, piece of sugar there, and a bunch of milk on the top. Could be wrong. Yeah, I got that. Maybe I got that backwards. Didn't do my research very well, clearly. That ain't right. Let's try this. Whoa. That. Where'd my? Wait a minute. Oh, there's my other egg. I thought my egg just glitched out. Nope. I know the. Maybe it was 2 sugar in the middle and experiencing Minecraft beta with Jeff Lars. This is it, folks. This is how you do it. Maybe this was it. There it is, the cake. So now we have cake. Oh, and you do keep the buckets. That's pretty nice. So we're gonna need to get more wheat if we want to make more cake. Now, cake is a new healing item. I think if you right-click it, it'll heal 1.5 hearts, but it's also usable 6 times. Now, I know you can also place the cake, so I want to figure out how you can place the cake rather than eating it. Maybe if you put a torch on it? I don't know. Again, these things I haven't quite learned. I'll tell you guys them later if I remember. Let's see, maybe just right-clicking. Yeah, there you go. Now you can place the cake. Oh, and I think if you right-click the cake now, maybe? No. I don't know how you eat it then. Oh, that was a poor choice. Well, that's how you make cake. I'll update you on how to eat it another time. Next, another new thing he introduced are dyes. So if I put this in here, I get dandelion yellow, which is a new type of dye, yellow dye. Actually, I think I might want flint too for this. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I only saw a couple of things. Now, bone, if you put in there, you can make a bone meal, which I believe is a white dye. So dandelion yellow is a yellow dye, bone meal is a white dye. And I think if you put bone meal and flint next to each other, no. Maybe this? No. I know there's a way to make pink bone meal. Maybe I need the rose color, the rose petals, which if you use the red flowers, you can get rose petals for dyeing. And what dyes can do is you can dye things like wool blocks, and I'll go up and show that in a minute, because there's one more thing I know how to craft down here, and that is this thing here, a note block. Note block looks kind of like a record player. You just surround a piece of redstone with planks, and if you right-click it, makes a nice beat. And if you left-click it, you can change what that is. So, and I think one of the tricks to music blocks is if we put them on different, if we put them on different tiles, you'll get different sounds. So let's go up to the surface world and, ooh, come on, water ladder. Let's go up to the surface world and test this out. If it's not nighttime, that is. If not, we can put it up in the treehouse and see what happens. Yeah, it's nighttime. Of course. Up to the overseer's office. And there we go. It's weird not using a water ladder. It takes so long. So actually, it looks like right-clicking changes the note that you're playing, and then left-clicking you can just play that note over and over again. And I have a nice sort of bassy guitar. It's pretty cool. So those are the things I can craft right now. I know there are a bunch of other crafting recipes out there. So if you know any, let me know. I'm gonna try and do some research on my own off screen and see what I can find. So let's deposit all this junk up here. When it's daytime, I'll show off some what you can do with the dyes. It's pretty cool. Some cool stuff you can do with them. Uh, um, let's see. Now, another thing that was introduced to the update is there's a new mob out there, but it's a water mob. It's basically a squid, and if it was daytime, I'd go out in the water and try and find one. But it's a friendly mob that drops ink sacs, which can be used for dyes, like the rest, like everything else that's been introduced. And I don't quite know what you need to find them and how you find them really. Seems kind of random right now, but heck, we'll deal with that another time. For now, what I want to do is, oh yeah, make a diamond pickaxe and toss together a diamond sword. Very nice. And one diamond shovel. Can't hurt. And you know what? Let's make one more diamond pickaxe just because why not? We have the diamonds for it. Look at all that. Look at those nice diamond tools. So what I want to do is I want to go get some obsidian because, well, if we wanna go forth with our nether plan, we got to get some obsidian. Now, someone kindly pointed out to me in the comments that I kind of goofed up on my diamond mine making. We're not actually on floor 11 right now. We're on floor 13. And the way you find that out, or this might be 16, I don't remember. If you press and hold the F3 key, you get this crazy looking screen. And if you look at the Y coordinate, you can see the height that you are at right now. So I'm at height 16 now, meaning I'm at basically the top of the diamond layer right now, which is it's okay, but I kind of goofed. Apparently, the bedrock layer that I said was 0 was actually 5. So if you go to that bedrock layer, the top bedrock layer, that you count that as 5 rather than 0. So just keep that in mind if you're making your own diamond mine out there. I kind of goofed, I'm going too far. Now while doing this, of course, I found some caves and lava and all that crazy sort of stuff. And I turned a bunch of it into obsidian because I knew we'd need it at some point. And here it is. So let's mine us some obsidian. What do you say? So to mine obsidian, you just mine like anything else, and yep, real exciting, isn't it? Doesn't take too long, does it? No, it does take quite some time. Mining obsidian is not an exciting task, but as you can see, we got our first block there. I'll mine like 2 or 3 more now and do the rest off screen. Just kind of want to show off this cave because there's a ton of obsidian in it. But yeah, this is the boring process of mining for obsidian. Let's get rid of this one. Then get up. God, I hate mining obsidian. It's not fun for anyone, especially you guys. You're the ones watching this. Here we are. So look at all that. All this obsidian for me to mine. Tons of coal too. Also, diamond picks mine stone really fast. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. It's fantastic. So let's walk back. And I think I'll do something with dyes and then call it, because there's not much for me to do right now other than mine a bunch of obsidian. Because I'm not really going to make a nether portal this video. Don't really have the energy for that right now. So let's lift my dyes back upstairs, I believe. I really do need to find some red flower so I can test out some of the other types of dyes. There's a ton of different dye colors out there. I saw a list of them. There's basically every single color you can think of. You'll see out there. And oh, one more cool thing that's kind of new. Ooh, skeleton. One new thing that's pretty cool for dyes is, or sort of with dyes, is there's you can actually find black sheep now. So, or there might be more gray sheep, but they look kind of weird, and I can kind of show off what those look like with the yellow dye. But I gotta find some daylight first, because those skeletons are gonna hurt me. There's some sheep, but I'm not going down there. No, sir. That's a lot of mobs too. Man, he must have upped the mob count rate. And oh, there's one more thing that I heard I haven't seen yet, but apparently spiders can walk up walls now. That's kind of disconcerting. Ooh. Ooh, back, back, back. Yeah, the overseer's office isn't exactly the safest place in the world quite yet. Will be at some point though. Might make it a little higher up too. Look at him burn. This never gets old, watching a whole bunch of mobs burn in the daylight. I'm gonna go... I want to dye these sheep here, but that creeper there is... He's creeping. Creep on, creeper. There we go. Ooh. Of course, there's a skeleton chilling out right underneath the office. Let's go down here. We'll go out the main entrance and see what we can find. If creepers come attack, we can catch them in the cacti. Sort of tricky like that. Alright. Out in the daylight. Oh, there he is. Actually, when I was off screen, the base got blown up by a creeper a few times. It was not pleasant. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Jeez, just running away from a creeper, this makes for a good video. Probably speed this up and put Benny Hill music over it. Oh. There we go. Now you're done. Let's see. Oh, now there's a cow spawning right near the base. That's helpful. Let's check over this way for sheep. One more dandelions over here. Could really use a rose though. Ah, there's a sheep. So let's see if this works. So just right click him, and look at that. Now we got a yellow sheep. Do not fear the yellow sheep. He's not going to hurt you. And I think if we hit the sheep, we get a yellow wool. So now we can place yellow wool, and it looks real pretty. So using dye is going to be good for decorative purposes, I suppose. Works just like regular wool block, except it's yellow. Wonder if you can get more than one colored block from a sheep. Let's try this again. Nope, only getting one that time. I'll give it one more shot. There's some more dandelions over there. Oh, there's a black sheep. Thank goodness, I was hoping one would spawn around here. Hello, black sheep. Look at him. It's very dark color. Pop. Oh, we got 2 black wool from him. Oh, and here's some bones from a burnt up skeleton. Let's toss together some more dye real quick. And dye this guy. And pop. Nope. We got one more dye. Thought I only made one. Interesting. Pop. Oh, there we go. We got 3 yellow blocks that time. Anyways, I think that's good enough for today. So next time, talk about more stuff that came along with Minecraft 1.2, because I definitely didn't cover it all. And yeah, so have a good one, folks.